Hey Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot. So we are going to do your reading for the 16th through the 23rd of September, okay? And this week, we're going to focus completely on the person that you're watching the video for, okay? So this first row is going to be about how they were thinking and feeling about you in the past. The past could be last week, last month, last year, okay? Okay, I'm using the Before Tarot deck for this one, okay? And then the second row is going to be what their intuition has been telling them or nudging at them. So I'm using the Healing Light Lenormand deck. And then the Soul Journey deck here as well, to figure out what this person's intuition has been nudging at them about the connection between the two of you. Okay, and then finally, we're going to find out what are they thinking and feeling right now when it comes to you, and are they listening to their intuition? I'm purposely not going to be using a lot of clarifiers today, okay? I'm going completely off of my intuition, which I actually really like to do. I am using a clarifier for the intuition for each of these cards. All right. Whoops. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's see how they were thinking and feeling about you in the past. Lovers. Okay. So this is somebody that absolutely felt the mutual connection between the two of you. Okay, there's no doubt about it. It's like they knew it, you knew it. It might have been unspoken, okay, but it was there. And, you know, and you don't have to, like, it's very hard for people to explain that, right? You know, if someone hasn't ever experienced an unspoken connection, it's very, very difficult to explain that to people. You know, and it's, you know, I think it's a pretty rare thing too. All right. So this might have been an unspoken connection between the two of you, but it was glaringly obvious. You know, it was obvious to the point where if the two of you were in a room or you were sitting next to each other and there was anybody else around you, they would be able to feel it too. And that might be the only way that other people can understand that type of connection, because I don't feel like that's bestowed on everybody. Okay? And frankly, there are some people that couldn't handle it or wouldn't want it. All right? Because it can be overpowering. All right? So that's the type of connection that this person felt in the past with you. Page of Swords. Okay. So this could be a person that is one of those people that I just spoke about, that had never had something like that before and was skeptical of it. Page of Swords. Skeptical of it to the point where, you know, they need facts. They need facts that to justify it. So what do? This is the person that will, might seek out spiritual readers, tarot card readers, psychics, and even then, because that, doesn't go down in their book as fact, they're just very skeptical. They're skeptical of it. They were skeptical of it. It's like, how can this be? Why do I always think about this person? They're skeptical of it. All right, 10 of Swords. This person ultimately felt like they were betraying themselves. Okay? And I feel like it took them a while to get to this point. It's like, because of this Page of Swords energy, this skeptical energy, they ultimately felt like they betrayed themselves. Like, they at one point were asking themselves, why didn't I trust it? Why didn't I accept an invitation? Or why didn't I talk to this person? They feel like they betrayed themselves, but at the end of the day, I feel like you felt betrayed in some way as well because of the strength of this connection. And I do feel that there's an element of unspokenness with this. Judgment. So, ultimately they came to the conclusion that they did want this. Judgment is about reconciliation. I feel like this person, it's strange. Like, they were skeptical about it, but at the same time, they knew on a deeper level, maybe not even on a conscious level, that this was going to come full circle. I mean, this feels very full circle to me. So it's like they created conflict where there didn't need to be any. But this conflict for some might have been that there were other responsibilities that this person had, and they might have created this conflict to create a delay because of divine timing. But I feel this coming full circle to a reconciliation. I feel like that's how this person, whether it was conscious or unconscious, that's what they knew. That's what was going on. But they definitely had this deep, deep connection with you. But they did something to mess it up here. They felt like they betrayed themselves and possibly you. But they have a deep knowing that it's going to come back around at the right time. All right, so let's see what their intuition is telling them. Okay, so we have the house, and we have courage. Okay, so the house, all right, is the card of staying put or stability. So I feel like this person was in a situation where, they felt a sense of stability, possibly where they were, and you can define that however you want, okay? And it would have, their intuition is nudging at them to move away from this stability, and that takes courage. Okay, so, this could be financial stability, Like if they were to move towards you, that could hurt their financial stability, especially if there was somebody else in their life, right? Okay, so clarifying this house card, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so, you know, definitely earth energy. But this is, you know, I mean, this is grounded, stable energy. So I feel like the universe is almost testing this person, I think, a little bit, because they've been so comfortable, maybe not really happy, but comfortable. And it's like the universe is saying you could have much more, and you could actually have joy if you show this courage and move towards something that is unknown to you. Clarifying this courage, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this Seven of Swords is about stealing from your future to satisfy something now. So I feel like the intuition for this person is, and I'm reading this card a little bit differently, because it's saying have courage now in order to benefit your future. And, you know, and this feels a little bit like time is of the essence. Like I don't feel like this energy can go on much longer. But this person's intuition is, you know, to do something that might hurt their stability in the now in order to benefit the future. This person's intuition is saying have courage now in order to benefit the future for both of you. Is this person listening to their intuition? Six of Wands. There's a victory here somewhere. Okay? Sometimes this can be, you know, very ego centric. So, yeah. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about continuing to carry this burden. I feel like this person is choosing to struggle through this when they could easily have a victory here. So really, these two cards are kind of on opposite ends of the spectrum. One is saying victory, one is saying complete struggle. And I really feel it comes down to this is this person listening to their intuition. This is this person not listening to their intuition. So it's really going to be about what these cards say here. All right, so we have the Moon and we have the World. Same thing. Same thing here. So I feel like this person wants to listen to this, but is making it much harder than they need to. You know, they're still being possibly secretive of how they feel, when all they have to do is listen to this and they can have the world with you. It can be completely and totally satisfying by coming together. But this person it feels like this person is so used to struggling to get what they want that they're not allowing things to come to them, which I feel like is what was trying to happen in the past. And they didn't allow it, and they're still not allowing it. But they know what they need to do. Now, as far as anything that you can do right now, we're going to use the After Tarot deck. Whoops. Let's see, advice from Spirit on what you can possibly do, if anything. We have the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so I feel like giving them, nurturing energy or loving energy, keeping your vibration high, which is an allowing energy. This is very much, I feel like this is allowing, like being in the state of allowing, being in that feminine energy of allowing things to come in, allowing things to come towards you, not trying to, control the situation, not trying really to, I don't really feel like there's much for you to do in order for you to have this emotional fulfillment. I don't feel like there's a lot for you to do except, be in the mode of allowing, which is feminine energy, okay? And receiving, which is the energy that this person has been unable to be in themselves. Okay, and that's why they're putting themselves through this struggle here and here. But they're completely surrounded by the universe's vibration of this coming together. They're surrounded by it, and they feel it. But there's something big that I feel like they have to put on the line, that they're not comfortable putting on the line. It could be family, it could be job, it could be, home stability. That would take a lot of courage and faith for this person, and they're just not there yet. All right, Capricorn, that is what I have for you for this week. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, don't take it personally. It's definitely not a personal reading, but if you need a personal reading, I'm always here for you, okay? All right, guys, have a wonderful week. All right, bye-bye.